something smells good. I wonder what Lynn's cooking today.
Hey, Lynn, what's cooking?
Now here's your host, Lynn Austin.
Hi everyone, welcome to my show. Today I am so super excited. Chef Alex is here from the Italian Connection, which happens to be my favorite Italian restaurant.
Well, thank you, Lynn.
I am so thrilled to have you in my home, in my kitchen. I'm so happy.
Well, I'm happy to be here. It's a joy to be able to share some recipes and good food for the public here in Fort Wayne. They have supported our restaurant for 35 years.
And it is a wonderful place. And I have to say, if you have not been there, take some time to go out there and have an intimate dinner. And it's such a special place because it brings, especially me, it brings me back to a time when I was a child. You know, I'm Italian, and you go back and it just reminds me of going to my grandma's house with friends, and it's homey. And to get things started today, we're going to have a bellini. I'm going to toast in my kitchen because I like to toast. We're going to have a raspberry bellini, which I've taken raspberry preserves and added a small amount of triple sec with a dash of grenadine. We're going to put that in the bottom of the glass right here, so that's inexpensive right there. And we're going to top it off with a dry champagne, so it's not too sweet. That in the bottom, and we'll do a toast and we'll get cooking. I am so excited. Look at how pretty that looks. Oh, don't overflow. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Perfect.
You're hired.
I'm hired. Oh, I can do the bellinis at the restaurant. Don't tell me that, Alex, because I'll be there serving up bellinis every night. There we go. A little toast.
Salute.
Salute. There we go. Happy cooking.
Thank you. To your health. Thank you.
Thank you.
To the public.
Thank you.
What a way to begin a show.
I think that's a good way. You keep your
like
glass
that,
and you sip while you cook.
Excellent.
And we both went for that second sip, see? So, Alex, tell me what we're going to be doing today.
Well, today we're going to be preparing a olive oil sauce with garlic, onion, fresh basil. I see you got some beautiful fresh basil.
Oh, it smells so good.
A little bit of oregano, salt, and pepper. And we're going to saute this sauce, and this will be the basic sauce for the pasta. You'll be cooking pasta. Lynn's my assistant chef today.
I'm excited.
And we're going to be doing a primavera, so we have some beautiful vegetables. We have some broccoli, and we're going to blanch this, which is going to stick it into the water real quick and then get it out of the water so that we maintain the enzymes. We want to have a real healthy supper for your family.
All the goodness in there.
Keep the goodness in there. So we just want to blanch it real quick. Lynn bought some beautiful asparagus. We have some zucchini, and then we have a few mushrooms. Then with the sauce itself is going to consist of sauteing some of those items, mainly garlic. So I've got some green pepper. We're going to saute some onion. We'll dice up some tomato for color. So it's what we would call a Alfredo oil, olive oil, with primavera, with fresh vegetables.
And right now we have the water boiling.
We have the water boiling, and I'm going to be dicing up some things, and then Lynn is going to be actually cooking on the stove as I explain what she's doing.
I hope I do well, everybody.
So
I hope I don't get fired.
If it doesn't come out real well, you can't blame me.
You can blame me. Had too many bellinis. That's what you can blame it on. So I'm going to start with I went with the angel hair pasta, Chef Alex, because that's going to cook a little quicker, correct?
Let's go ahead and do that.
Okay, I'm going to break that in there.
So she's getting the pasta cooking now. Angel hair will cook up relatively fast, maybe 5 to 6 minutes. And then she'll pull that, we'll hold that pasta. While she's putting the pasta in, I've diced up some bell pepper and some onion. And then we're going to dice up some tomato here for color that will go into that olive oil. The olive oil, we're cooking about a pound of pasta, and the olive oil is a quarter cup per person, so figure 6 people will eat out of a pound of pasta. And so Lynn put a cup and a half of olive oil into the sauce.
Which is going right now. It's going on cooking already. My noodles are flying all over the place now. Don't shut out. I cannot see that.
Fresh garlic. You want to put some of that in there. If you have minced garlic or you come home and you don't have all these ingredients, you're mainly just looking to get garlic and onion. And we'll cut up some fresh garlic.
Which smells wonderful. Okay, noodles are in.
Noodles are in. Are they stirring? Are we stirring those, Chef?
I stirred them a little bit.
Okay.
Yes, is that what you wanted me to do?
Now we have some parsley, fresh parsley here. What I like to do is put fresh parsley into that sauce that we're making, but I like to use scissors.
Okay.
And what I'll do is, and at the restaurant, often if I need extra parsley, I'll just go ahead and dice some parsley with scissors, so you don't have to worry about chopping it.
Okay.
Isn't that kind of a neat?
Yeah, I like that.
Now, Lynn bought some fresh basil. And I'll tell you, folks, you can't beat fresh basil. Smell that, Shell. Yeah.
I love this.
This really is a key
Oh, that gets you going.
to stepping up the sauce and the taste of the sauce. So it's kind of expensive, but I'll tell you, it's well worth it. If you're at Myers or one of the stores, do yourself a favor, pick up some fresh basil, because the kids they'll say, "What is this, Mom or Dad? Whoever's cooking?" Because it's so elegant and it's so sweet and it's beautiful. Fresh basil.
like
And we'll do the same thing. I mean, you can snip it if you want. And
I like the snipping.
Snipping is a nice idea.
Snipping, because the kids can do that too.
They can do that. Yeah, you get the kids involved. Now, basil, well, you can put as much basil as you want, folks, because this sauce, let's say if we were to do a basil with pine nuts, there's a lot of basil in it anyways. Oregano is a very tough spice and herb. So you got to back away. In fact, you don't even need oregano in this. And oregano you don't want in your tomato sauce unless you're making a pizza sauce. Oregano is a medicinal. In fact, oregano is very medicinal. Can actually help your health. If you eat fresh oregano leaves, it'll do extremely well in taking care of an awful lot of illnesses that perhaps you might have. But oregano was used traditionally by the Italians for medicinal purposes. It's a very strong and harsh seasoning, but this basil is not. So, Lynn, I'm going to have you take this concoction and put it into your oil.
Oh my gosh, this is going to smell so good just in like a couple seconds here.
So remember, we've got tomato. That's okay, that's okay. Just back off the heat. Back off the heat. And if by chance that starts to burn, folks, you go ahead, you take a little bit of water, because you don't want it to burn. You can cool it down with water.
Oh, okay.
Shut the gas off, let it go down, all right? I think we're all right, Lynn. I think we're fine.
Yeah, it's good. Oh gosh.
If you want to show, maybe show the camera, are you able to get it close up on that, or do you need to pull your pan away?
Here, let me see.
Yeah, pull it away and let me see that. So now what we're doing is we're browning that garlic and the onion. Now you can control your flame.
Okay, we'll lower it.
And you want to actually get that brown. But there's a fine line between brown and burnt. So that's why you can use, either do very slowly and then shut your gas off, or you can use some water, as long as that's not real hot, that oil.
We had that for a fact. It was good. It's good now. It was
Okay.
like whoosh, and it was like, pay attention, and it was good.
Okay, now Lynn, we're gonna blanch some of your beautiful produce here.
It does look pretty, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it's
very
absolutely
green
beautiful.
and nice. I did it well. Pick it perfect asparagus,
Very
correct?
nice, yeah. Those asparagus are beautiful. Remember, folks, this stuff goes on sale when it's in season.
Oh, I
And
love it.
this is the best of the best.
I
So,
love asparagus. That is, I would have to say that's one of my favorite vegetables is asparagus.
go ahead, Lynn. I'm going to give you more stuff. Go ahead and put this in the water.
Okay.
You can see she's got the asparagus and broccoli.
Bottoms
You
in
can
here
take
too?
a little-
Everything?
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
Sounds good.
In fact, the bottom of your, most of the nutrients and stuff are in this.
My mom never
Not in
threw away
here.
anything. She
They're in here.
cooked with everything.
So you can use this. Snip off the edge, and then just cut it up. I mean, it's beautiful.
There we go. It's in there blanching. Okay.
Okay, and then go ahead. We'll give you these. You can blanch those.
All together. You don't
All
have
together,
to keep
yeah.
it in separate
All you're
pots.
looking
All
to do is
together.
to warm it up. You're not looking to kill it and make it
Okay.
mushy, all right? The crunchier, the better.
Zucchini. I love zucchini. That's another favorite of mine.
Zucchini is a beautiful
asparagus.
zucchini.
Oh, nice and bright and green and
What are you cooking?
okay.
You know?
All going in the same pot. Still got the oil mixture going.
While she's
with
doing
the
that, I'm going to make sure this drink has been able to hold its.
Well, Alex, you beat me. We're gonna just do a little
We'll
toast
clink it
here.
again, yeah.
Clink it again. There you go. There.
I have a taxi that will be picking me up here at the house shortly, so not to worry.
There we go. You can just stay here, Alex. I'll just keep you. They'll wake up in the morning and we'll be in the kitchen cooking.
Now, Lynn was very kind to get beautiful, beautiful Parmesan cheese.
Aged
This is
Parmesan.
how much a pound for this one?
That was probably $4, maybe. It was a little bit more, but it was good. It was a little
A
extra
little
expensive.
bit more, but this is phenomenal.
It's worth it.
It's
Just
worth
the
it.
smell on this Parmesan.
Mm-hmm. Like my grandmother's feet.
Oh.
It's beautiful. It's, I mean, people get turned off by it, but actually,
Oh no, I love it. I love
you
it.
need another drink there, Jeff.
I love Parmesan. It's not Swiss. Swiss I'm not a fan of, but Parmesan, I'll take it.
Okay, we're going to hold back on the cheese. We're not going to use the oregano.
Right.
But we have a little bit of parsley there.
We should
But we
use
want
the
some
fresh.
salt and pepper. Now, the rule of thumb per serving is 2 eggs or a quarter teaspoon per person. We got 6 people, so that would be 6 quarter teaspoons or whatever that comes out to. That's, Chef, how much salt we want in there.
That's
Is
about-
that right? You
that's
want to
about-
test it?
Well, I think that's pretty good, don't you think?
I think if we take this,
Now, how do you test your noodles?
well, I'm going to throw it at the camera there. It sticks to the lens.
What's that?
That's ready, yeah. I'm going to
Okay.
get that out. This is al dente.
You want me to drain it, right? Just drain
Let's
it
drain
out
it
with the
and
water?
then just drain it and we'll put it into the bowl.
Okay. I'll do that. You keep on talking there.
So we want salt in this. I'll go ahead and put it in. So figure, I'll do it by feel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll do a little extra. It looks like, Lynn, you've got a special either sea salt or something here, right?
That is a kosher salt. I'm
Okay.
a fan of kosher. I don't know what you are, but
Yes,
I
that's
like
fine.
kosher.
No, that's fine. We're going to put a little bit of parsley in there just for color. Although there's plenty of regular parsley in there.
I love parsley.
Now, this particular sauce that you're making, let's say you didn't want to use vegetables. Say you wanted to use shrimp or scallops. You can just eliminate the vegetable, make the vegetables a side dish for your family. And then in that sauce, you would put your scallops, your shrimp, perhaps clams, like a tutamari or a combination of seafood. So that's a universal sauce. If you wanted to add white wine, you could do it. You could, or you wanted to add sherry wine or some particular wine that you like. You could induce that sauce with that particular wine. Remember that the things that you're using are used as flavors. So that's the key. Fresh ingredients, beautiful asparagus, broccoli. Lynn's going to treat everybody to this beautiful Parmesan cheese. Aged Parmesan cheese.
Yes.
I bet that's good.
It is very good. Actually, I'll sample with you.
Yum. Oh my God.
I love that.
So I think after the presentation, I guess everybody gets to try a little bit of this. Is that
Oh,
correct?
absolutely right. The crew, that's why they're here filming, because they are like right on it. We have our noodles.
We have our
that are
noodles.
set aside.
That's fine.
They're blanching. How are our vegetables looking, Chef?
I think we're ready to pull those.
Ready to pull.
Yeah.
Okay.
We want a crunchiness to the vegetable. We don't want to overcook it. Now the kids may at first balk, but the flavoring of that vegetables will allow that to.
Now we're not putting these in an ice bath. We're just putting them directly into the bowl.
You
right?
can. I don't. You can, but I don't. It's just, sometimes they say they do. The reason why they put it in ice is to not allow it to cook more. It's not that important. I mean, it's good quality meal. Good quality meal. Very inexpensive.
And the kids, I think that with the vegetables, they're getting more than what they really know they're getting. And
Yes.
they won't be saying, oh my gosh, I gotta eat this or I gotta eat that. They're gonna dig right into it.
Sure, the hungrier you are, I mean, we're so used to fast food and a lot of these things that we eat just to quell the drive reduction of hunger that that we forget that people used to eat differently.
Okay.
And I think we need to do that for our children and our children's children. Years ago, they used to say things like posterity, which what are we going to do for the next generation? And us folks here in Fort Wayne have understood that and not forgotten that. So we do look at food and water and all those things. So
How's that looking, Chef?
that's good. Okay.
Good. You want that
We're ready to
lower?
shut that off. We can shut that off. Yeah.
Okay. So our vegetables are blanched, our pasta's done.
Yep.
We have our mixture of vegetables in the olive oil ready to go. So now what is the next step?
Okay, now we're going to have my assistant chef take this beautiful sauce that she made,
That is beautiful.
and she's going to put that into the pasta.
Oh,
And then you're gonna mix that up
I'm
in the
going to
pasta.
move right up here. Is that okay? Are you
That's
done
fine,
cutting
yeah.
right now? Is that a
That's
good
fine,
thing?
that's good. Yeah, I'm done cutting.
Okay.
Your
You're
chef,
just
I'll
gonna-
let you, I'm going to put this, I'll let you do the
Okay.
procedure.
Oh, yay.
She's going to put all of that oil into the pasta, and then she's going to mix it up a little bit.
Smells so good. So yummy. Look at that go over the pasta. And I'm going to toss this, correct?
All over that pasta.
You got to get all the goodness out of the pan.
Find
Oh.
a spatula. We got a spatula. Here we go. Perfect.
There we go.
I'm a-
Oh, you want to get the goodness.
I'm a stickler, you guys.
Oh.
I come from the old school.
My mom has been reading
Yeah.
into
Reincarnated here in the
Ellen
kitchen.
because she would be
You can't-
yelling at me if I left
People are
that in the
starving in
pan.
China.
That's
Well, they're no longer starving in China because all of our work has gone over.
Oh gosh, Alex, you're making me drink because I'm thinking my mother's in the kitchen.
Okay, chef, you go ahead and mix that up.
Okay, I'm gonna get my tongs.
All right,
Get
very
special
good.
tongs and toss that.
Now you can see what we have. This beautiful olive oil. And she's got her pasta, and she's going to mix that in so that it gets a nice.
This smells so incredibly good. Oh my goodness, the basil. You smell that basil
Isn't that nice?
instantly. Oh my.
Isn't that sweet? Remember they used to use, the kids would use that term, is that sweet?
It's sweet. That is
That's
sweet.
sweet basil. That's,
That is just, oh. And I like the angel here because you know what? When you're in a crunch, that cooks a lot quicker.
very quickly, yeah.
Yes, that is nice.
When I cook for my staff, I'll use angel hair because they're hungry and running behind, and it's a quick cook, and the sauce. You can see how quick that sauce cooks up.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
these are not real difficult procedures. In fact, if you know you're going to do it the next day, you can have all of your stuff diced up, ready to go. When you get home in a matter of 15 minutes, you're good to feed your family, and then bring them to supper.
Oh, yes, absolutely. You know what? They'll smell a little bit garlicky, but those mosquitoes would not bite them.
That's right. Oh no,
You
right?
know?
Yeah.
Those
Oh sure,
mosquitoes
yeah.
will stay far away from them.
That's one of the drawbacks, but it's
Oh,
it goes
I
into your
love
system.
it. I think that makes you
Healthy,
healthier.
yes,
Oh,
it
your
does.
oils, the Italians have, I always have oily skin.
Sure, yeah.
And that's,
You're
I think-
healthier because you're lubricating yourself.
Absolutely, I
things
think
with
so.
the-
Okay, we got that tossed.
Okay.
Woo, yummy, yummy, yummy.
Um,
Uh-oh, I got to move.
Do you have a large serving?
Yes, I do. I have my
that's
Italian one,
beautiful.
Alex. I
All
got
right.
this for my
That's
wedding.
perfect. Okay. Oh, this
gonna
is going to be
reach
nice.
over
Just
here.
how nice this looks too.
This is my favorite bowl. We're just gonna kind of just dump this in here
We're
then.
going to put that pasta in there. Yeah.
Okay. There is that spatula there. I have to get all of it out so I don't get yelled at, because then I'll get fired.
No, you're doing fine, Lynn. You're a seasoned assistant chef.
Oh, awesome. I feel like I just got a medal. And
People say, well, this is too oily, but you have to understand, this is
no.
olive oil. This is pure olive oil, so this is good stuff. This is not the stuff that they're using in fryers, and this is a flavor and a beautiful seasoning.
Now,
So
can I top that?
now what we have, we're going to have the cheese, and we'll put cheese on it.
Oh, look at them.
Whatever, I don't
Oh,
want
no,
to do
no,
that.
I watched you do it.
Okay, we're going to put cheese on this, and now you can always have more cheese as you serve it up. And then get your vegetables.
Oh, I forgot about the vegetables. I was so excited about everything else.
And now we're going to put a medley of Now, you don't necessarily have to do this. This is going to be for the camera and the take and to show how pretty it looks. You can always have the vegetables separately and then put it on as you would like
I'm going
it.
to
For
put
the
this
sake
big
of
guy
how
in
beautiful.
Because I like to make presentation to the table, even
Yes,
at home.
yes, yes.
You know, when you make it nice, the kids are like, wow.
What is all that? Yeah.
Yeah, and they're I think they're more able to dig into it when it looks prettier in the presentation than if it's just sitting on a pot over there at the stove.
Absolutely. It's at the restaurant, how you present your food is important because it's what they're looking at
Absolutely.
that invites them to that meal.
I think that my family would just dig right into this, and they would fight over who got the biggest piece of broccoli
Yes.
on their plate. You see, he's watching me work and he's drinking.
Well, you can always. I think you did it like this.
Yeah, so you're going to add a little more.
You can always make more vegetables.
Oh,
You can make a seafood side if you want. So if the kids want to take the seafood and put it on their pot, they can do that separately.
You can do like shrimp and add it on there,
Excellent.
right?
You can do whatever you want with that.
Look at how pretty that looks. And they could even arrange the vegetables if they like to do that. They're in the kitchen with you. Look at that.
Chef, you want to present?
You know what? I think we have to taste and do a little toast. And I have a special treat. You know what I'm going to ask you to do? Because I absolutely love coming to, like I said, the Italian Connection just brings me back to a place that I go back to my childhood, because being an Italian, we had lots and lots of weddings to go to, lots of Italian grandma's homes to go to, friends of my grandma's, and I just love going to your restaurant. I love going
Thank
there.
you very much, Lynn.
It makes me smile.
Thank you.
Makes me smile.
Well, the success of the restaurant has been that the Fort Wayne public has responded to a mom and pop restaurant between no place and nowhere, and so we were very thankful for that. And quality food, good people, lots of fun. Everybody gets to play in the sandbox, and we laugh. We have a good time.
I loved it, Alex. I love to laugh. I'm so thankful you came in and shared this with me, and I'm trying to get a piece of asparagus.
Now, is the TV crew, are they hungry for this stuff?
They're nodding their heads. They are so hungry. I'm gonna taste a little bit of this. We're gonna taste.
Now, if you want more cheese, you can do that like the old timers used to do.
Oh, absolutely. I still have my mom's. Look at that.
That's
Oh,
beautiful.
I love it. I go back to that. I love using that. I have to take a sample of this. I'm so excited to eat this. Okay.
Tell me, does it need anything?
No. That is heaven in my mouth. That is delicious.
Boy, you can't wait till you turn those cameras on. This is delicious.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you
so happy.
for having me in your kitchen.
But I have a favor to ask of you. There's one thing besides the food and the atmosphere at the Italian Connection, there's a little treat that you'll get. And it's Chef Alex comes out and he sings to you. And I melt when you sing to me. I do. It just makes me just so happy, and I leave there and I am on top of the world.
Well, thank you, sweetheart.
There's no exaggeration. No exaggeration.
Everybody loves the song. Frank Sinatra sang us through World War II, and then into the 60s and 70s and 80s. Frank, his last pilot to fly him all over the world and in the United States was from Fort Wayne, Indiana. His name was Tony Takis. So Fort Wayne is a very interesting place, a very beautiful place. It's been a joy to be a part of the community in the past 40 years here. So we're going to sing a song by Sinatra.
Oh, I have to get another bellini here real quick. Go ahead, Alex. Hit it. I have to get my one.
I hope I remember the words. The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered there.
Oh gosh, I'm in heaven.
To touch your hair and walk with me.
I'm sorry, honey. This is the best show.
Summer long, we sing a song, then we stroll that golden sand.
Oh boy, oh my
Two
gosh.
sweethearts, two sweethearts and the summer wind.
I love it.
White painted kites, those days and nights, they went flying by. The world was new beneath the blue umbrella skies.
Oh my gosh.
Softer than a
pipe of man. One day it called to you. God bless you, everybody. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you so much. Thank
I
you.
lost you.
Bye-bye.
Lost you to that summer wind.
1, 2.
Take it, Lynn.
All right. No.
Autumn wind.
I don't sing. Cheers. Salute.
And to her husband, our technical, hiding in front of the refrigerator.
You never know what happens in the game.
He's been in the business a long time.